I'm Amanda, a sex therapist, and today we're going to talk about, does he want to hook up or does he want a relationship? I release new videos Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit like, subscribe, and the bell, and stay until the end if you don't get the answers you want here, because I have a communication e-guide that will break down probably what you want to say to advocate for your needs at the end of the video. So let's get into the steps of, does he just want to be hooking up? Point one is to decide if his words are matching his actions. If he's a bunch of talk and the actions are not really equaling what he's saying in his words, it is a flag to be aware of. If this is true, there's a chance he doesn't like you, but he is liking you for the moment. And there's nothing bad or wrong with that. It's just nice to be aware of which one it is. So, point two is, all of us as individuals have a right to our time and what we're going to do with our time. However, when you're in an exclusive relationship, you decide to give up some of your freedoms for the connection of the relationship. If the person that you're talking to isn't committing to exclusivity, that is something to indicate that they might just be looking for a hookup or some of the benefits of connecting with you, yet not wanting the relationship that you might be asking for. Recognize that you all have a right to be free and choose what you want. And if you want exclusivity, that is your right to end this connection to find a partner who also wants the same. Be mindful of discussing the implications with someone who's not looking for anything that serious, because it's important to let them know what your needs are and how you want this relationship to meet those specific needs. Again, if you don't really understand, wait until the end. There'll be a communication guide to say a little bit more in depth about this. Next point I would think about is he making dates in public to go out with you? Is he wanting you to meet people that matter to him? Is he talking about you openly with those that he calls family, friends, or colleagues? If you're only hanging out in places where you hook up with one another, that might be an indication that it's just a hookup and they don't really want anything more in terms of connection or partnership. Have you ever been with someone who wouldn't bring you out in public? If you want to share your story, please know we'd love to hear it below. Next point that I think matters is asking the person that you're with, can we be exclusive? Because if you've never said this, they might not know that it's something you're desiring. If you ask specifically for exclusivity and they say no, you have a decision to make. You get to decide how long you want to stay with this person, because they are not able to meet your needs in the way that you would like them to. We don't often see the win-win right away, but you asking the question and their honesty can prevent a lot of heartache down the line. So if you ask for exclusivity, this person says no, you get to decide what next. That's the win-win for both of you. And lastly, if you decide you'll stay together, but you're constantly wondering what he's up to, who he's with, where he's going, probably important for you to notice that you have different ideas of what communication looks like within a partnership. If you have more negative feelings than positive feelings about this person, it's also important to make note of, if this is going to continue, how do we both best get our needs met here? If you're fixated on why this person won't change, why they can't meet your needs, it's probably best for you to choose to be in a relationship with someone who is committing to the same things. You don't want to be engaged with someone who isn't really looking at relationships in the same way you are, because if long-term relationships matter to you, this isn't a recipe for success, it's more a setup for failure. However, if you're measuring your relationships only by depth, you can stay in the relationship until one of you decides to move on. If you don't really know how to have these deep types of conversations, scroll below, click on the communication e-link as a thank you for watching. You can hit like, subscribe, and the bell. I release new videos Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can say hi on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at The Sex Healer or at Amanda Pasciucco. If you have any questions, please comment below. We look forward to seeing you next week, Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you then. Thanks for watching.